Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 115. I'm your host. I'm comedian Tracey Carnazzo, and I'm joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. This is season 9, episode, I don't know, what is it? Episode 4?
I think it's like episode 3 or 4.
I gotta tell you, it's definitely not 3, so it's probably 4. So it's 4.
Okay.
They sometimes on Catfish do not tell you what episode it is.
I know.
Like, what are you hiding from me?
But you're obsessed with knowing.
Well, because that's how I label my
No, I know. It's just
stuff.
very funny because you're like, the people need to know. It's
Well,
the
the people
thing
need
is
to
you
know.
want to tell the people.
No, but the people need to know because then they're like, "Oh, what episode do I watch when I listen to this podcast?"
Hmm. I think we
Yeah.
can go by the name. This is
Well,
Zahra and T.
Noelle, you take all the fun out of my life. You squeeze the joy out of everything I do,
Oh,
and
yeah. Is that what I do?
you
Because you and
do.
I were scream laughing in the car today.
About
And
what?
I'm just gonna say one word to you.
Okay.
Boots.
Oh my God. Guys, if you want to hear the backstory to that, you're gonna go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast and you're gonna hear about our new friend Boots.
I was dying. I was thinking about it again before, and I was just
Oh God,
LOL.
I had a pee so bad too, and you made me laugh about that. And I was like, well, I don't know if I have to
We
pee
were right on
anymore.
the corner of my house. We were so close. I'm like,
I
I
was
hope she doesn't
driving
pee herself.
very fast.
Hmm.
We have a podcast called BS where we just kind of
We do this.
we do this. Okay, let me list some of the things that you'll get if you join Patreon.
Okay.
You get this podcast the day we record it
Hmm.
if you join at the Catfish Elite level.
Okay.
If not, and you join at the other levels, you're gonna get So Pumped to Vanderpump Rules podcast, Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, Unexpected Trash Talk, 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life,
Recycled.
Recycled with Noelle and Michael, my favorite podcast.
Yay.
So go check that. You'll get everything, that you ever wanted, that you ever dreamed of. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Let's jump in the pool.
Listen, let's jump in the pool. This was a different episode.
Okay. I can't take these sketches that they do in the beginning.
It's like, here's the thing. They didn't bother me until they bothered you.
Yeah.
And then you complained about it so much that it made it bother me.
Well, now I'm bothered. I feel bothered. Max is back. And so Neve opens the suitcase that's in
The
case of
dusty
emergency.
camera.
Max's old camera. And then Max shows up. And then he has Max's face tattoo on his arm. Now,
Uh-huh.
this is a temporary tattoo. It's a
Yeah.
little shiny.
Yeah.
You should powder it with some face powder and it looks a little bit more natural.
Here's the thing. Max's reaction to it was very good. He actually thought the tattoo was the funniest thing he'd ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Max has
Okay.
been very, very busy. He did a documentary with Monica Lewinsky called Behind the Dress.
Wow.
It wasn't really called that.
Oh, what was it called? I didn't even know if he said it
I don't
behind the
know.
dress.
I don't know. He said that
How
he's
many
been
bad things happened to her?
he was in LA for 20 years and now he's
Right.
back in New York City. What? He's from LA?
No, I thought he was from New York.
So what are you talking about, Max? Shut up.
Maybe he lived in New York,
For
then
20
he lived
years?
in LA,
For
and
20
now he's
years?
back in New York.
I
don't
guess
think
he moved there when he was 22. I don't know. Max, shut up.
No, I don't know because I feel like when they were originally doing Catfish together, they lived in New York, not in
Right.
LA. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
I don't know.
I don't
All
know.
right. Well, you know what? I don't care anything about this episode, but I do care about one thing.
Simon,
Hello, my name is Simon, and I'm
and I
a
like to
dachshund.
do drawings.
He's so cute. Okay,
He's
so I
cute.
saw him online when
Mm.
Max first got him, and I was like, I want to meet this dog.
And you will.
And
Maybe.
here I am. I just did today.
You were like, you text me and you're like, this episode, meh, meh. But I met a dog.
I met a dog. All right, so then we meet Zahra, no, unrelated to what I just said.
Right, having nothing to do with the dog.
So she's from Orange, New Jersey. She's 29 and she's a hospital worker. And she met
Mhm.
T on a feederism website.
Right.
She was the feedie.
So there was the show that I had watched. I cannot for the life of me remember it. It was on Hulu, and
Mhm.
one of the characters, they were
Uh-huh.
in this type of relationship. That's how I knew about this.
Right.
And I was like, when I was watching it on the show, it was like very dramatic, and it was almost supposed to be like looked down upon, but it's like it's very interesting to me. I don't know. It's like I guess there's a seat for every ass.
Sure. I mean, listen, it's like an Italian mother and her son.
Pretty much. This is my grandmother.
Yeah.
My grandmother admits it.
Would you have been surprised if the catfish was your grandmother?
No.
It's like, yeah, of course she keeps sending you food.
Yeah, of course. But it's like, yeah, eat, eat. Oh, you didn't eat enough. Eat some more. That's what my
Exactly.
grandmother used to do to Matt all the time.
This is
Have
an
more
Italian.
ravioli.
This is an Italian grandmother. That's all
Hmm.
this is an Italian
Yeah.
grandmother. I am convinced. Listen, guys, I don't know what happens at the end. I guess we're just going to have to keep doing this podcast, but this is an Italian lady at the end of
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Okay. So T is 32. He works in a warehouse. He lives in upstate New York and he travels for work. He texts and he talks on the phone sometimes, but
Right.
he has no social media. He won't meet her. He won't FaceTime her. He has a lot of work. He has a kid. He has kids, and that's what he blames everything on.
Right. Apparently he has like 4 kids.
Right. Gross.
Okay.
Um, so Neve said that he's feeding her a bunch of BS.
Wow. Bum bum bum.
These writers are working overtime on this show.
I'm really happy to see Max. I have to tell you.
I was pretty happy to see Max too. I felt like his left eye was a little bit squinty, but yeah, I liked him.
Okay. I just think his hair was a lot whiter. I think that they just have a really good chemistry together. I guess because they're been friends for so many years. They just have such a nice chemistry. I like watching them.
It's like me and you.
Yeah, really. Me and you, just us two.
You're Neve and I'm Max.
Oh, really? Is that how it goes? Okay.
I have a squinty eye.
I don't know. Like you find these problems that I don't even know if they're problems.
Who would you would want to be Max and I'm Neve? I mean,
Oh
honestly.
no. Here's the thing.
Okay,
If
you have to be Neve or Max. Pick one. Which one do you really feel
no,
like you are?
I actually do feel like I'm Neve because I think Max is a little snarkier.
Mhm.
So that's definitely you.
Even though in life I am a nicer person, I cry every single night over other people's
You do. And
problems.
I'm like, I don't care.
Right. I'm a nicer person.
But then if I care, I'll have like a nervous breakdown about it.
Right. And
Yeah.
but I also will if I don't care.
No, you do. You care deeper. You feel much more empathy towards a lot more people than I do.
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
nicer person.
Yeah, but then sometimes like you're not. You know
Okay,
what I
what do you
mean?
mean? No.
Yeah, because it's like you actually think you are, but so okay. But then you'll say like, then you'll have a friend, right? Who
Uh-huh.
will come to you with a problem, say the same problem they've had for a long time that they are not taking
Uh-huh.
care of
Okay.
themselves. And you're like, I don't fucking care about this person's problems because they're not taking care of them. So
Well,
like I
that's
don't
who I
care.
am because if you're not going to help yourself, I cannot help you.
Right. But it's just so funny. It's like the duality of Tracey.
Listen, at first I'm all on board
Yeah.
until I'm not.
Hmm.
Until when I get off the train, I jump into the river.
Oh no, I get it. I do get it.
I've swum to shore.
This is
I
this
am done with you.
this is why I don't get on board. I just can't.
Yeah, you just never get on the train.
Yeah, I don't. I can't.
I know. Oh, trust me. I know. All right. So anyway, so they go to her Airbnb. That's clearly an
Uh-huh.
Airbnb.
Yes. She
And
shakes Neve's hand but hugs Max.
I love that.
Yeah, I thought that was
Because you
pretty
know
funny.
why? I am Max and I am nicer.
Yeah, uh-huh. And I would just shake hands.
Exactly. So she is a nutrition supervisor, weirdly enough,
Hmm.
at the hospital. Do you think that that is a job that someone needs to be certified for? I'm saying no.
No, because in my mind,
You're the lunch lady.
you're the lunch lady.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're the lunch
Uh-huh.
lady.
In my
Okay.
mind, it's like you're an orderly.
Yes. So you think everyone's an orderly. That's what I,
I
love
do
about
though.
you.
This is my problem because she's like, I'm a hospital worker. I'm like, you're an orderly.
Yep. You clean up
Yep.
Pete. Thank you.
Yep. You're in white scrubs.
Okay. So we find out something that Noelle is very excited about. And we haven't even discussed this offline. She said that some people take ranch baths or even gravy baths. And I could see you. I could see you in the ranch bath and I could see you with like mozzarella sticks. And you're like, I'm in the bathtub and I'm dipping a mozzarella stick. Then I could see you in the
Know the
gravy.
yeast infection that would give me.
Well, maybe it's only a waist up bath.
Yeah,
It's like,
a
you know,
tit
those,
bath.
you know, those baths, you know, those things that you could put on like your Stanley cup. That's like a snack tray.
Yeah.
It's like that for your body. And then you just put ranch in the top of it.
Wow. That would be, imagine me like at a photo shoot at like Mount Airy Lodge in a martini
Yes,
glass full
with-
of ranch.
Yeah. What? Okay. You're in a glass full of ranch.
Uh-huh.
You're not getting a yeast infection because it's actually has some vinegar in it. And that actually is a good pH.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What? Okay. So you're in the bathtub. I'm
Yeah.
there. and
Yeah.
you're like, Tracey, bring me some. And what do you want?
Dino nuggets.
What else do you want?
Dino nuggets, tater tots, mozzarella sticks.
You want no vegetables.
No, fuck that. In ranch? What? Yeah, give me a crudité platter. Come
That's what I
on.
was thinking. A little crudité.
No, if I wanted a vegetable, I
Mhm.
want fried zucchini with ranch.
Fried zucchini.
Here's the thing. I don't even eat fried foods, but I'm talking like this. But it's like, okay,
You also probably want
truly,
some cheddar cheese.
what? Well, that's what I was gonna say. Probably more cheese than I think. But what do you think? If I had to have a vegetable,
Carrot? You love carrots.
a raw carrot?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do that.
Disgusting. I think raw carrots are vile. If you want to present me with
Mhm.
a bowl of yuck, give me raw vegetables. That's like people are like, oh yeah, let me have my raw broccoli and ranch dressing. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
No, no good.
No.
Okay.
Also, this is my fantasy.
I told you it was your fantasy. Okay. Now you're
No,
in.
if I'm really dipping something in ranch dressing, it's probably just gonna be like cheese.
Okay. Now you're in a gravy bath, champagne glass.
Yeah.
What kind of gravy do you want? Chicken?
Chicken or brown gravy. I guess either one.
Okay.
But
What do
not
you
like a white gravy.
Okay. Obviously I'm gonna bring you some biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Roast beef,
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah. You can make mashed potato islands in your
Yeah, a mashed potato pillow, if
Floaters.
you will.
little floaters in there.
Mashed potato floater.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I would rather be in a au jus, not beef. Like, okay, I would be in okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would be in a champagne glass filled
Uh-huh.
with, you know, when you roast a chicken with lemon and like oregano
Yeah.
and a little bit of onion, it makes an au jus.
Uh-huh.
That is the jus I would like to be in. And
I think we should be in a wine lemon butter
yeah.
sauce.
Okay. We could be
Yeah.
we could be in a franchise.
Yeah, I would like to be in a franchise. I would like to be in a leek sauce, that leek
Right.
sauce that
As
you
long
and
as
I
my
make.
mother doesn't make the franchise, because then there's mushrooms in it, which is here's the thing. I love mushrooms, but that's not a franchise. A
No,
franchise that
that's a
does not.
marsala.
Thank
Right.
you.
Franchise it does not make.
you.
But yeah, lemon butter wine sauce, that's my speed.
I also wouldn't mind being in a stir fry.
I don't want to be in a stir fry. You want to be in a teriyaki sauce?
Not teriyaki. I want to be
Okay.
in a garlic sauce. Yeah, I want to be in a garlic sauce.
Okay.
I want to be in a garlic sauce with rice noodles, chewy chow fun noodles.
I like chow fun noodles.
Yeah.
But what's your number one favorite sauce? That if you were like, you have got to be in a martini glass at Mount Airy Lodge, what is the sauce? You have to pick a sauce.
Yeah, I love a lemon butter sauce.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that would be my
Yeah.
sauce.
I
Lemon butter.
love a lemon butter sauce.
Matt would pick like a vodka sauce.
Ugh, no. What are you going
Could
to
you
dip in a
imagine?
vodka sauce besides bread or pasta?
Maybe like a chicken cutlet, a breaded
Yeah,
cutlet.
I know, but like there's just so many
Yeah.
more. Like I'm gonna dip. So I'm in the lemon butter sauce.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dip like some roasted potatoes in it.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of also, guess what?
what?
I'm gonna have a little bit of chicken. And it's gonna be roasted chicken. Juicy
Lemon butter
roasted
sauce.
kitchen.
I mean, I could even have
I said kitchen
a
instead of
kitchen.
chicken.
You said kitchen. That's what they did in Girl Interrupted. She would call it kitchen. A fried cutlet too. You could have in there.
Yeah, but I'm gluten free. I just want like a
No,
regular.
gluten-free breadcrumbs are very good. You know that.
I know, but I just don't want that. I just want a roasted chicken in an au jus.
Yeah, but an au jus, not a franchise sauce.
Yeah, but this is if I'm in an au jus now.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a lighter. Also, the au jus is a lot more moisturizing because there's just some olive oil in it.
Okay.
And I feel like the franchise is very heavy on my skin and I might break out.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about it because there's lemon and it's
Yeah,
gonna
but there's a
help your
flour.
pH.
There's flour.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't. Here's the thing. I
What
don't want
do
to.
you think that people turn this podcast off? I think 10 minutes ago.
You think so? You'd be surprised. I bet everybody's up making a salad right now because they're like, "Ooh, ranch," or people are like, "Ooh, I want a dino nugget." Like everybody's hungry now.
Everyone's hungry because they want to be in the
This is
bathtub
a
with us.
feeder episode. That's why everybody's
is a
like,
feeder
we're feeding
episode.
you guys.
Well, the feeder doesn't always want to be physical with the feedee.
Right. They kind of just quote unquote like get off
Right.
on feeding someone.
Right. Like your grandmother.
Truly.
So the difference between T and the other feeders were that it was that T wanted to talk to her, not just like the kink part of it.
Right. Sure. Like she was like a person.
He bought her lots of food.
I wish that we would have found out a little more. Like what kind
What
of
kind of
food?
food?
What kind of food?
What do you order, yo?
I want to know, right? Like, did you get like Chinese food? Did you get like
Domino's, or was it like,
Chipotle?
okay, was it like fine dining, or was he like ordering you like Domino's?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, or like
Right.
could you order like a steak from the steakhouse? Did you have
Mhm.
an au jus? Why didn't you take a ranch bath?
Did you have an au jus? Do you take ranch baths? Do you take
Were
gravy
you
baths?
right? Would you what bath is better for you?
I don't know. Gravy would be a more moisturizing bath than ranch,
Yeah, but
maybe.
there's also, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
That would just give you
you're
a
right.
stomach ache.
I mean, you're not absorbing it through your skin, I hope.
I just think you would give you a stomach ache. You'd be like, there's too much fat in here.
The gravy, yeah, no, the gravy I would a bellyache
No, I know
and
you can't have
I
gravy.
don't like it. I also don't like gravy. That's why I'm
I
in the au
like
jus.
gravy.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
also I wouldn't mind being in an au jus bath of the juice from Brennan and Carr's roast beef.
yeah, me too. That's my number one bath that I would like to be
That's a
in.
good bath.
Or like, here's the thing: if you just fried like a steak and you
Yeah.
let it sit on the plate because it's
Yeah.
nice and rare,
And the juice?
and I soak me in that juice.
Yeah, just like a
Soak me.
regular.
It'll probably be good for my iron. Soak me in that. We absorb through our buttholes, right? Just soak me in that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. I have to plug up my butthole before I go in the gravy bath so I don't gain any weight. Well, you never eat through your butthole?
Well, I know you're not supposed to have like vodka or whatever in your
I
butthole.
know. Yeah, you're not supposed to. That's why you don't do it, because you're like, what? I'm not supposed to. When Matt comes home and he's like, hey, you know what? I got a handle of vodka. Take your pants off. I got this funnel. And you're like, no, Matt, we're not supposed
You know what the
to.
doctor said, man?
You know what they said. You didn't watch that commercial? That PSA about no beer bongs in our buttholes?
This is why I need to. Yeah. So I think if you put me in a steak jus, it'll be good for my iron. It'll absorb.
Yeah,
to
because
my
you eat through your
butthole.
butthole. Yes, you
Yeah,
eat through your
that's right.
butthole. You're like
That's
an
right. You can eat off
octopus.
the floor in there.
Great. All right.
I'm crying.
All right. So a few months ago, he broke up with his real girlfriend. So now he
Right.
wants to be her real boyfriend. He has 4 kids. He works in the warehouse. He and he has 3 pictures that he sent her from his profile. So he didn't really send her anything that's not on this public profile.
Right. It's just pictures, no new pictures. Right.
All right. Well, speaking of no new pictures, we have Laura pull up with his 2 kids, with Neve's 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
no, it's all 3 of the kids.
there's another one.
Yes,
I don't even know. I
Yeah.
blocked it out. As soon as I saw
Okay.
one, I closed my eyes.
Yeah, you could tell Laura's tired.
Laura, go home. Why do you have to go to the
Uh-huh.
mall? Why do you have to come with every time?
It was like I don't know. They were acting like they were sharing a car.
Yeah,
like
they
we're gonna
were.
drop them off at the mall.
I wonder if they went to the Short Hills
Huh.
Mall. That's such a good mall. Or the
Maybe.
Livingston Mall. There's
Maybe.
2 very good malls over there. Anyway, Max and Simon came.
I like
I
that
wonder-
Simon's just coming everywhere with Max.
I know, but I wonder if Simon was mad at the kids, because I have a dachshund that hates children.
Yeah, it seemed that he didn't want to be around the kids.
Yeah, I think
Simon.
I'm a dachshund too. Thank you.
Yeah, you are.
Eve sits down in this cafe and they do a little recap.
It's so funny because Max is like, Neve is like, Max, it's your favorite part. And he's like, you just like it because you're a ham. Very funny. They're just cute.
All right. So this is a 631 area code, which is Suffolk
Long
County, Long
Island.
Island.
Mhm.
We never addressed that. Great.
Well, so I was thinking that too. And it's like when I worked at the tax office in Long Island,
Yeah.
there's a 631 number.
Yeah, it's a Suffolk. I
Yeah.
mean, I know, I live in the Hamptons.
Yeah. Mhm.
So they reverse search his 3 pictures, nothing.
Right.
They find his name from his phone number, and it's Tariq.
Right.
He's
Mhm.
42. They find him
Mhm.
on Facebook. They find this guy that's 42 with a girl with
Right.
kids that lives in Rochester.
Right.
They find a video of him talking.
Mhm.
They even check his Cash App, and it's the same full name as Facebook.
That's crazy.
Right. So they show her what they found. And she's
Mhm.
like, that is not his voice. She said that he has a very like New York accent.
Right. So that cannot be him.
Yeah. And she said that if it's not him, and she feels sad and lost.
Oh, okay.
All right. This girl
Sure.
has laid her edge in the middle.
Tracey.
It's not an edge, it's a middle. She laid
It's
her
a
middle.
middle.
Yeah.
It is truly in the middle.
She's also doesn't open her mouth when she speaks.
No, we were talking and I'm like, it's like her jaw's wired shut.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
She just doesn't really, I don't
She
know.
doesn't have a lot of like emotion in her voice.
Right. But she's going to meet him tomorrow. And it's also Valentine's Day. You know what? They should go somewhere cute
They
on a
should go
date.
somewhere cute, like on a nice little date, maybe a little like tropical date.
Ooh, well, this episode is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. And Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a getaway every day, not just once a year. The summer mocktail smoothies are here for a limited time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Mocktail hour on the pool deck is a sip away. Nothing says summer like a tropical mocktail smoothie. Fan favorites Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito smoothies are on deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a limited time. Does it get more refreshing than that?
No,
No.
no.
Join Tropical Smoothie Cafe for pineapple, mango, and watermelon soiree all summer long. Grab a refreshing Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito mocktail smoothie and meet us poolside. Okay, so are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
We have Island Punch smoothie. It's peach, guava, passion fruit, mango, and pineapple.
Every flavor that you like in one.
But then Mango Berry
Mhm.
Cosmo smoothie is mango, strawberries, cranberry, and lime.
The other flavors that you like in one.
And then your favorite, watermelon mojito smoothie, watermelon mint, strawberries, and lime.
Yeah, all of my flavors in one.
Right. So Noelle and I have been spending a lot of time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We absolutely love it. And you're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Can't wait to go back.
I know. So they text him.
Right. So, and he's like, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm sorry if I led her on.
Right. So Neve goes to Max's hotel. Why is Max in a hotel? Are they staying in a hotel in Orange, New Jersey?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like this
Can't
is
drive
20 minutes
home.
from the city.
No, they can't drive home. We're just staying in a hotel. Why not?
Simon is barking.
Oh my
is
God. I know. Simon's not having it.
no. So
I love that name, Simon, for the dog. It's so cute.
What did he say? He said
My friend just named his cat Dylan. I love that.
funny. Wait, he said it's very dirty. The room is very dirty.
Yeah.
So Neve said, okay, so this guy,
Mhm.
T, wants to meet at her house. He's like, should I just meet you where I send your DoorDash? And Neve's like, no, let's meet him at a park.
Yeah, because she's living at an Airbnb, apparently. That's why.
Right. It's like, why? That's not a real address.
Right. That's the thing. It's like, that's not where she
Just
lives.
get an
No.
Airbnb address.
Also, I wish, again, that we
Mhm.
could have known a little bit more about her.
We
Do you
can't.
have any kids?
We don't know.
You know, right.
Why is your edge in the middle?
Who do you live with?
No way
Why
to
is your
know.
edge in the middle? Do you ever move it over?
No.
Yeah.
Why is it so low?
Why is it sort of got low, 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 low?
It's not the rest of your
Low, low.
forehead.
Where is it?
Gonna say.
Would love to. I was so distracted by it. I was just staring
Yeah,
at
me
it.
too. All right. So they're on the way to this park, but he never responded. They're just going there on a wing and a prayer.
Right.
Mhm.
Then he responds, though.
All right. There is a man
Mhm.
standing at this pier
Yes.
at the end of it,
All the way at
looking-
the end.
looking into the distance while there's an entire camera crew. He never turns around.
No, and Neve is like, hello. He doesn't look. Hey, buddy. He doesn't look.
And then he turns around, and this is an additional guy.
This is
not
neither of the guys.
This is not the guy in the pictures. This is not the guy on Facebook.
Mhm.
So they tell him about the guy on Facebook. He's like, I don't know. I guess that's a coincidence.
She comes over and she's like, who is this?
Right.
And she walks away
She
mad.
is nasty though.
But that's what I mean. She's mad, and it's like she's like, "What? So I'm calling you daddy because you could be my daddy."
Yeah,
What are
she's
you,
like, you're 50. Okay.
Yeah,
She's like, you're 50. And he's like,
And
no,
I'm 40 plus.
He goes, I'm 40. And then they're like, oh, it said you're 42. He's like, 40 plus.
That's me. I'm gonna use that. I'm 40 plus.
Okay, great. So
Mhm.
she is mean. He said that they were never exclusive. No one asked that. But you just
Who
volunteered
cares?
information that
right?
no one asked.
I know.
So
He has kids.
he was just trying to kill time. I
See,
mean, Noelle, have
she
you
got
ever been
really
bored enough
mad.
to spend thousands of dollars on a woman
Right.
eating her food from DoorDash that you
It's
never
like
met?
he didn't want to admit that it was like a fetish.
No,
for him.
you like that.
Yeah,
That's not killing
uh-huh.
time. Killing time
Right.
is like watching a lot of television.
right. Mm-hmm.
Not spending thousands of dollars on a lady from the internet, very specifically feeding her
Yeah, he doesn't think so though. And
on a
she's
feeding
hurt.
website.
He's hurt.
Remember when you went on that website because you were bored?
Well, so that's the thing. And it's like, okay, so you were bored enough to make a whole ass fake profile
On
on
a
there?
very specific website.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. hmm So
Mm-hmm.
just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he said his feelings are very real
Right.
and she's very angry. And she says something that is very real. She says, "You're not even bad looking."
She goes, you're not even back looking. That's the crazy part.
But she's right. I agree with
Yeah.
her. It's like
Yeah.
you are 100 times better looking than the guy that of the
Well,
pictures that
so
you
that's
sent.
the thing. It's like you picked a guy that looks not as good as
Terrible.
you. Right.
Terrible. But then she
Yeah.
says, "I like every flavor." I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah.
she said
Right.
that she doesn't know if he's sincere. And she's like, "Why didn't he just tell me I am also into the daddy thing?" I don't think there's a lot that you're not into, huh?
Yeah. You seem to really are into every flavor, aren't you?
Yeah, every flavor, every kind,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
all the time. So they go to this cafe. It's cold.
Right.
He comes in with flowers and balloons that he bought on the corner.
Yeah, but that's fine. Who
It
cares? It's not
was.
like it was planned out.
And then for Valentine's Day. And then she says, "I don't really like flowers."
Yeah, but it's like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I
I
know.
hated that
No, I know,
response.
me too. So
Yeah.
he apologizes. He wants to be with her and she's
Mhm.
open to it. And they're going to take things slowly in baby steps.
Wow. Baby steps. And the whole time she's rolling her eyes. Anytime he says anything, she rolls her
Mhm.
eyes.
All right.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, I felt like she wasn't into it. She was trying to make herself into it, but I
hmm
felt like he was kind of into it. But I also felt like he was into it because he saw her in person, and he's like, and I mean this in a fetish way, like he wants to feed her in person. Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like it was about.
Right, right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
Okay. So now, 2 months later, she said that he had sent her a few $100s to apologize, to say sorry.
Right.
She never saw him again. She said his personality totally changed and she's off the feeder site now. And she said that that was it.
So he had been sending her money and like guilt tripping her because I think that he was still trying to pursue
Yeah, the
the
feeding
fetish
relationship.
side,
Yes.
right, and not like a relationship.
Yes. Okay, so then we video chat with him from below.
He's in the same hoodie.
This might be the same day.
Yeah, he was wearing this. That's why I'm like, is this the same day? He's wearing the same hoodie.
Also, it's from below. They never say like, "Hey," production doesn't say like, "Hey, can you just put the
No,
phone
because
up
you
a
know
little?"
what, Tracy? It bothers you. Doesn't really bother them, I don't think.
Okay, well, I guess not.
Oh.
What do you think?
I just feel like I think that neither one of them are really honest with each other about what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just kind of like, I think that he knew that he, like I said, what he wanted from her,
Right.
she wasn't picking up what he was putting down, and it just
Yep.
wasn't going to work out.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, it was just, it wasn't meant to be. It was an okay episode. I still need something like Mother Wolf. I would really like
I
an
need to
episode
know
like
more
that.
about these characters.
I need to know more about them, even just little things like, okay, you have 4 kids, boys, girls, what? Tell us.
Where's the baby
Were you
mama?
married? Right. Like, just like, I want to be a little more invested.
Yeah, me too. I'm not
That's all.
invested.
I'm just not invested enough. I'm invested more in the ranch and gravy.
Same. I'm in an
Yeah.
I'm sitting in an au jus right now, waiting for
Yum.
a man to send me money to apologize.
Yeah, I want to be sent money while I'm in my gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get on the gravy train in the gravy boat.
Yeah. I want to be on a gravy boat.
Oh boy, you guys, thank you so much for listening. We've had so much fun with this episode, really.
Yeah, I
And
did miss Max. I remembered how much I love Max watching this.
well, I
I
remember how
remembered
much I
their
love Simon.
Oh, hello, my name is
Yeah,
Simon.
because it's like Biggie's cool, but Simon's real cool.
I know, and it's like we really don't see Biggie anymore.
Biggie doesn't really participate. I don't know. Maybe he got
Yeah.
written out of the contract.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but what I do know is that you should follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You could follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Catfish Trash Talk on Instagram and Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. You could also go to YouTube, Trash Talk Podcast. If you want to see us, go over there. You can see our
Sounds great.
faces. It sounds really good. TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming stand-up comedy tour dates and everything podcast related. And there's a Catfish Trash Talk podcast group on Facebook.
Join it.
Join it or don't. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't even care.
Yeah, join it. Talk about this or not. Just talk
Or
about
not.
it to yourself.
Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.